Justine, Logan, Jake, Unis, Honest, Mark, Ethan, Captain Sparkles, Elon Musk, Ian, Anthony, Zoella, Lily Singh, James Charles, Danny Nicholson, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, Jenna, Julian, Dr. Lupo, Dr. Disrespect, Tim, and Sean. Proceed!
As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Mark, can I get a horn? You know that sound, Unis sets off an explosive, killing iJustine, Julian, James Charles, and iDubbbz all in one go.
Jesus.
Mark runs away from the cornucopia. Sean runs away from the cornucopia. Anthony Padilla, runs away from the cornucopia. Honest retrieves a trident. Jenny Nicholson grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Jake Paul and Captain Sparkles fight for her bag. Captain Sparkles gives up and retreats. Zoella snaps Dr. Disrespect's neck. Jenna retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Lily Singh clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Ethan grabs a sword.
So day one, Sean stalks Unis. Mistake.
Oh no.
Very big mistake. Jenny Nicholson discovers a cave. Mark tries to spear fish with a trident. Ethan dies of dysentery? Dude,
I died
you were there.
of dysentery.
Anthony sees what happens, then he's like, I'm gonna find a new water source. Shane Dawson questions his sanity. Jenna
Also reality.
overpowers Zoella. Honest makes a wooden spear. Lily Singh steals from Captain Sparkles. Jake Paul questions his sanity. Tim, no!
No, he fell into a lake and drowned.
Down the lake.
We have to pay tribute. All right, night one, we look into the forest. Who do we see? It's Anthony Padilla, treating his wounds. Jenna comes up to Mark. He has a shelter made. He invites her in because he doesn't want to see any more blood shed. He's willing to make a team. Ian, out on his own, thinking about home. Shane, Jake, Paul, and Honest cheerfully singing songs together, holding hands, and Unis is staying awake. Sean also treating his infection like Anthony Padilla. Jeffree Star looking out into the night sky.
But what about the next day? Mark and Sean decided to split up their resources, decided to work together. Dr. Lupo sees Ethan's corpse, his shit-stained corpse floating down the river. I was like, I'm good. Jenny Nicholson, after her bout of arson the previous night, decided to sleep through the entire day knowing that no one would mess with her. Honest questions his own sanity, but he lost it long ago. Jenna found a river, the same river that Ethan's floating down. Ian finds fruit on a tree. Unis, the resident maniac and overall killer of the group, chases after Jeffree Star, caught him looking up at the sky, and then Shane Dawson tends Captain Sparkle's wounds because he's such a nice guy.
Jeffree Star, Elon Musk, and Logan Paul, they start fighting, but Elon, he runs away as Jeffree Star slits the throat of Logan Paul, eating his jugular. Anthony and Mark tell stories about themselves to each other. Captain Sparkles, he finds a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Who could it be? Sean dies trying to escape the arena,
no.
but the only thing he could escape is life. Unis and Honest and Ian discuss the games.
Mysterious third member of Unis and Honest. Unis, Honest, Ian.
Jenny Nicholson forces Lily Singh to kill Jenna or
God.
Dr. Lupo. And she's holding her at gunpoint. Gotta kill one of them. She decides to kill Jenna. Shane Dawson receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
Jeffree Star and Honest work together for the day. Shane Dawson sits in a corner, rocking himself slowly. Mark shoots an arrow at Jake Paul, but misses and kills Dr. Lupo. Unis repeatedly what is a size?
Oh, those!
Size.
All right, night 3. Mark kills Ian, Jenny Nicholson, Shane Dawson, and Jake Paul, and Unis. They tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Anthony tends to Honest's wounds. Where are the wounds? Oh, that's only for Anthony and Honest to know.
No one went to the feast.
So there's no one there except for Jeffree Star. And instead of getting the food or the supplies or the weapons, he steals things with sentimental value for Anthony.
Anthony's parents' pictures.
Here we go, day 4. All right, Jake Paul's going nuts. Jenny Nicholson, she receives fresh water from Honey. And Lily Singh, just collecting berries, bananas, strawberries.
Mark passed out.
He's fine, just vulnerable.
Shane and Anthony, they're huddling in a cave, sharing warmth. They strip naked. They don't know why. Jenny Nicholson kills Honest. Honest tried to run away, chanting into the woods, but his chanting gave him away.
Just honest.
So Jeffree Star saw what happened, can't stop screaming, still screaming to this day. Lily Singh really wants Jake Paul to kill her, but it's like a taunting thing. It's like, yeah, you kill me. What up? Kill me. Do it. I bet. And Jake's just like, I can't. Unis just tries to start a fire in the corner, rubbing two sticks together.
Unis and Lily Singh threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die?
It sounds like it didn't fail.
Jeffree Star steals everything that Jenny Nicholson has. Jake Paul, he's just off. He's just gone now. He's just picking flowers like a third grader in a baseball game. Mark silently snaps Anthony Padilla's neck.
I'm crying. I'm using my sob story, and I'm like, Jake, please, kill me, save yourself. And then Jake's just like too busy picking flowers, and then I kind of realized that like, oh, he's not there. Okay. Jeffree Star is just looking.
Jake Paul,
The flowers!
He puts himself in the bushes with the flowers all over him. Shane Dawson, he discovers a cave. He loves conspiracies. He goes deeper and deeper into the cave.
Jeffree Star talks to Mark, who's crying in a corner, and just snuggles up. And then they just like cuddling for a bit. Shane Dawson thought the water was clear after Ethan shot himself to death. Took one sip. It was too late. Dead.
Jake Paul running, desperately trying to get away from Mark.
I just see a weird cactus running away. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jake sprains his ankle.
So we're sleeping in shifts, but we don't know. Like we're walking around the same circle, big rock in the middle, and we're all at 3 equal distant points, and we just don't know. Actually, Jake Paul is the rock. He's just like covered up in mud. It's me and Jeffree Star like orbiting around it. We have no idea.
Or on either side of him. Jeffree Star and Mark hunt for other tributes. They're really looking around, but they cannot find anything. Only this rock that smells really bad. And then cut to the rock's POV. It's darkness, eternal darkness. Jake died from hunger in the middle of the night.
The rock, like, it decays enough that I see him on the other side. I'm like, ha-ha!
You won!
I won! For District 4!